Hey everyone, and welcome back to crafting a million billion steel, or actually smelting it, I suppose, and then smelting up all of our, what are these guys? Scythers, and then all of our centipedes. Oh, look at me in the house, just riding out in the rain. I'm like, hey Cinnamon, what's going on? I'll be home late tonight, I'm a little bit busy. Cinnamon's carrying drugs over here, of course. Mindy just takes a nap on the ground, face down. In any event, what we're doing today is a number of things. I want to make this room a little bit bigger. We do have the bamboo. The thing is, I don't want to necessarily do it right away because I want to make sure we're caught up here. We just have a few more things of hauling left and right. Over here is some stuff. You know, we actually can't haul this because we're out of space. I suppose maybe I should use that bamboo then. But a little bit more planting, maybe like one more day of smelting, and then we'll be pretty much having someone probably in here working on chem fuel around the clock. And then at that point, I'm thinking we want to make this room a little bit bigger. Not only will we move this over here, but we'll put all the animals down there because they really haven't any place to be. You know, they've just been kind of wandering around being weirdos. I think we should have the animals in the rec room per one of the comments a few days ago. So we'll make this kind of like a dining room / rec room, and I'm actually going to change my plan up a little bit. So my plan was to have this be another bedroom. I'm actually going to cut the roads up here and make it like this, like up and around, and then we'll make this room deeper so we can have more room there, and we'll move it all the way over to here. And then, well, I guess you guys will see pretty soon. For right now, though, look, there's actually almost no issues whatsoever, other than Rhino has some anxiety that needs treatment. I'm sure someone will get on that. And it's just crafting. Ooh, my giant crab is still over here. Let's check out how the tailoring bench is going. We've got nothing left but the duster. By the way, I did finally figure out where the big tents come from. So in here is, in the tailoring bench, we have all 4 tents. We have tent medium, tent big, tent long. Now, one of them, if I add it to the bill here on tent medium, and then I click details, and then it says a medium tent. Now, that doesn't give me any info as to what the heck that means or what it really looks like, and I looked at the mod and it doesn't show. But the large one says that it has 3 rooms, and then there's a long one that costs even more resources, but it says it's just one big one with no rooms. So that would be really cool if you had like a person who insisted on having a good room. They were jealous or whatnot. You can make the huge tent. I'm really excited, actually, to use that tent mod in a new caravanning game. But for now, let's just let a bunch of people here finish up as we watch the horses and all the alpacas run. Look at this little baby alpaca. He's so small. It's such a satisfying thing to watch, like, the very last few things get done. Look at Swede cleaning up. Things are unbelievably clean. Someone had mentioned that I should give Yotter the bionic eye because he's got cataracts. And to some extent, that makes sense. But, you know, I'd actually rather... I mean, he can see. I'd rather give it to someone when they lose an eye. Now, I imagine a lot of people would disagree with me on that. But I just have harrowing flashbacks to Vikings. I mean, if you look at the Patreon, I have a whole Patreon tier called, like, 3 no-eyed Viking storytellers, except the one guy with one eye. And that's from the Viking series where we literally had, was it Ulma? I think lost all of her eyes, all of her ears, and her nose. And then she got into a relationship. She was like deaf and blind, and she wasn't the only one with that predicament. Boy, did we get into a frigging hellish scenario that time around. But everyone survived, you know? What I would have given for a bionic eye in that circumstance. So anyway, because of that old campaign, I'm really feeling like maybe I should hold on to the eye. But at the same time, maybe I should just give it to Yotter. I don't really know. I do know this, though. Yotter has no weapons equipped whatsoever, so I should probably give him something. And his gear is shooting. So I guess, you know what? We'll go back to the LM. You know what? Why don't we give him the revolver? You know what? Let's give him the LMG. He's got bad eyesight anyway. He could just, like, spray and pray, right? Sounds good to me. We should be very close to done here on the last duster. And then smelting for days. Who's up here on the research? Slarcy and Rhino. Look at this. Happy as 2 peas in the pod. Rhino, unfortunately, doesn't have a bench, so we'll give him that one. Wow, that was a loud scream. Did you guys hear that? By the way, do you see the kibble up there is not getting made? Well, it's down here. It just needs to be hauled urgently. Let's make sure that's up there right now before these things decide to eat each other. I have even less dinosaurs. I don't know if you guys... Yeah, I'm going to have to edit that in, hopefully, but we just harvested all the tea, and 4 people came over and just delivered it where it needed to be. It was really amazing to see. I'm not even trying to rhyme right now, either. Anyway, apparently they yoinked the duster, so I'm going to have to make a new one over here. And yeah, as usual, we're a little bit behind on, wouldn't you know it, chem fuel. But I'm going to do some more micro on this. We're very close to the point where I don't have to micro it anymore. Very, 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 very close. There we go. The rains have naturally gone away. I'm done making the clothing. I'm working on the last 6 things of slag over here. This is so beautiful. I got them all selected right there. That's number 4. We got a visitor as well. This is Rodat. We'll have Zavoria go have a chat with him. Look at this. It's beautiful. It is just coming along. Look at Swede hauling up the teas, filling these things like crazy. Here, one thing I'm realizing, though, is that let's not... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I was going to say let's not refill them until they need to be refilled, because we don't run back and forth like a maniac. Probably a good idea, actually, but I can't access the UI. I'm locked out because now we got the trade here. So these guys will buy... Actually, Rodat, rather, this one person has 115. They basically have nothing, but we're going to buy every one of their medicines. They have an LMG normal. Interesting. I have no interest in that, though, so I suppose that's it. We'll just take that off their hands, and off they go. Look at that. Zavoria yoinked that almost instantaneously. Let's refill this only if less than, like, 56%. And do the same thing over here, just so that, like, the teas and whatnot don't get hauled. So many hauling jobs hauling 2 teas at a time. You just drop them on the floor until they're ready to go. And there we go. Cinnamon is actually working on this now. Automated feeders, huzzah! Yes, I'm not even telling Cinnamon to do this. It's just the next thing on our job queue, which is perfect. Let's go check out these automated feeders now. Because we definitely need some, like, yesterday. Small insectivore feeder. Interesting. What's a piscivore? Small automated feeding system designed to dispense sustenance for insectivores. That's what this one says, insectivores. This one says piscivore, also says insectivores. What's the difference? I have no idea. Here's a carnivore one. Piscivore. Oh, here's a herbivore one. Why are there 4 different feeders? I wonder if you could just have one. Like, do they really eat different foods? I guess they do, technically. I wonder if you could just make one dinosaur food that they all eat. Maybe just, like, dino kibble? I don't know. Anyway, let's build one small carnivore feeder. I don't know if we really need a big one, although I do want a lot of stuff. Small automated feeding system designed to dispense sustenance for carnivores. Costs less than a normal feeder, but dispenses smaller amounts of food. This is 4 tiles. Wow, that's huge. How about this one? That is 9 tiles. That's huge. Huge. It's 200 steel and 15 components. Holy. Well, where's our carnivores going to go? Because I don't want to have to move this later, that's for sure. I think we're going to have the western side to be the carnivore lands. Over here, let's turn on the planning for a minute while I try to figure this out. And then we'll throw in a steel. Can you make it out of something else? Gold, steel, plasteel, silver. All right, steel, carnivore feeder. I'm imagining it needs electricity, but I don't know. I suppose we can put it right over here in the cubby. Ah, that's perfect, actually. Yeah, let's put it right there. And then we can kind of have this be the carnivore area. We could put another one of these, like, right there, and it almost looks like it's part of the building. Cool. And then if we need electricity, it should connect up right there. The only thing is, do we have 200 steel? Yeah, we got 310. Fantastic. Speaking of, did I get all the slag? Where am I? Oh, wait, let me turn this horrible thing off. There's Zavoria moving the clothes in. Yeah, oh, look at this. I'm going to get the slag down there. Ah, that makes some sense. Here's a question, though. Can I just get rid of the... There's a lot more slag thinking about it. What's the power systems? Power needed 70, grid access 30. So we can shut this off and turn this one on and then disassemble the mechanoids. I'm going to do that just so we can watch these things get taken care of. Toggle the power off there, toggle the power on here. Awesome. Colonists are gathering to celebrate our marriage, friends. By the way, I forgot. The statues were destroyed. I didn't even notice, to be honest. Apparently the mechanoids came in and destroyed our statues. Cinnamon and myself are getting married. I had no idea that was even a thing that was still happening. Apparently we're gathering in the storage pit. You kidding me? That's where we're gonna get married? The storage pit? Of all the places? The rhino rides his horse into the storage pit. I guess after all of the time we spent, like, being poor and not having any of our stuffs, now we can be like, yes, huzzah, a marriage of bounty. Look all around, friends, at the many billions of things that adorn our successful, prosperous village. Did I just... Oh, look at that. Rodat just came in here and switched off our power. What a helpful one. Hauling the steel over as well. That's really nice of her. Hauling human leather button-down shirt. Boy, you know, you think if you walked into a colony by yourself and you were hauling human leather shirts, you might be like, Toodles! But apparently not. And yes, here it is. Now, as you guys might remember from the prior series, when we have a marriage spot, it super bugged out and almost destroyed the campaign. So, this is a beautiful sight to see. That's just as I say that, Rhino starts throwing up. Mango's looking over like, come on, Rhino, can't you hold it in for like 10 seconds? The otter's squinting. He can't see nothing with 2 cataracts. He's like, who's getting married? Where am I again? Rhino's done throwing up. Awesome. Swede looks like he needs to go back to Vicandia. Mango's like, screw this. Time to bandage myself. I gotta tend to my anxiety. Like right in the middle of the marriage. Yeah, well, this is definitely a Rimworld marriage, to be sure. The sound of sheep outside. Everyone's celebrating now. Huzzah! What a terrible place to get married. Absolutely terrible. I probably should have moved this over. But anyways, let's select a new research project now. What a mess. By the way, the great marriage curse, it can mean only one thing. This happened in the stream last week, and like within 10 seconds we were all dead. Actually, literally, myself and Cinnamon were the only ones who died from that right after the marriage. I think. Or maybe we formed a relationship and I'm not sure. Anyways, we need to select a thing here. We could do DNA construction or amber extraction, but what I'm actually most concerned with right now, I think, is getting more resources. And so I'm going to try to do deep drilling. Okay, here it is, deep drilling. Missing multi-analyzer. Okay. So we need multi-analyzer first. That's going to be pretty expensive. Rhino is starving. He can take care of it. What a terrible place. It's like a dark room filled with like... This is like the ugliest room in the whole house, but this is where we're having the marriage ceremony. At least we can hear the subtle sounds of like baby alpacas outside. So there's that. Oh, the sound of the crab. Did you guys hear it? It's like... It's like an electronic crab. Chaos is going to flip out because of gut worms and bad hygiene. Ugly environment. Yeah, what a ugly environment. What a great place. Also, he's filthy, pessimist, insulted. What's he going to do? He's going to carry a fine meal and eat it in this hovel. He's going to shower. I want to see him get these things taken care of. It's actually going to be pretty fun. Just to watch him for a minute. There we go. Beautiful. Watching Chaos in the shower. Completely clean. Taking another fine meal for the road. And now he's just going to go rest and heal up. He's sick. He ate without a table. Which, you know, that's going to be the next thing. I think we're about ready to do it. I'm going to start actually queuing it up right now. That was relatively quick, actually. I just chopped up all of the mechanicals. Looks like we got 37 plasteel, a bunch more steel, some components. Now I'm actually working on the flak armor, which eventually that's going to be a lot of work until everyone gets one, but it's coming along. Cinnamon's working on this, keeping all these things automatically filled. And our new expanded building is just about done. Look at that. That thing just came together. Rhinoceros meat has rotted away. It's 22 degrees in the freezer. Oh, it must be up here. This meat, yeah, spoils in 2 hours, not refrigerated. Well, sometimes that's going to happen. Spoils in 23 hours, spoils in 1.6 days. Some of the bigger stacks that don't get used, if we don't cook them up, are going to spoil, but I'm okay with that. And look at that. The whole building got done almost instantaneously, which was super nice. Boom. And here we go. I got everything set to go in today. We're going to move our quote-unquote petting zoo over here. I've already got everything queued up to get moved in. Look at the colonists. Inspired recruitment on Zavoria. Cinnamon got a shoot frenzy as well. I'll have to move those artillery shells somewhere, but Swedes keeping things clean for everybody. The heater and the coolers are coming in here as well. I think by default, they're set to 70. Yep, that's exactly what we want. I removed all the tea things over there. And look at that. If only I hid the power line, this would be incredible. Definitely do need to get that mod. Voila! Whole thing put together in almost no time whatsoever. So let's take a look here at our animals. Who's set inside? We got Mac, Hansel, Kirko, Corona, Monkey Slate, and Murder Chicken. That's 6 things. Let's reassign our inside. Expand allowed area to the inside. Yeah, we're going to have them basically stay in here the whole time. They're going to need to find some place to eat in here, but we can just move one of our feeders over, like right here for them. And then we can clear the inside area from all the other places we were letting them go before, like way out here, like weirdos. Let's grab this feeder and we'll just reinstall it. I think actually just like this. That's a little bit boxed. You know what? I don't really like that, actually. Here's a better plan. Let's reinstall it right over here. Perfect. I definitely think one thing I've learned is contrast is good. By the way, we don't have anywhere near enough bedrolls here, so we could make some new ones for them. We had 6 animals that needed to come into this area, plus maybe potentially even more. Should be under a furniture, animal bed, Hunam. Well, not a huge fan of that color. Rhinoceros, it's not really any better than the cloth one, to be honest. Alpaca wool looks pretty inviting. Although, who knows who's going to get that one. Ferret silk looks really cool, but we've got basically none of that. We'll just stick with cloth for now. Suppose we can put another one up over here. Fantastic. And then another one right over there. What a cozy little comfy place. Everyone eats right in the den full of animals, apparently. It's not too bad. And then over here, I was thinking something I just realized yesterday after the stream for recreation. It says here on the billiards table, it trains shooting ability. Now, I had no idea that was the case, but we could make this the pool room. Let's just throw it in there. Like, why not, right? Ideally, we'd have them be using the chess table over there, but it's not like the worst idea I've ever seen. This floor is terrible, but let's ignore that for now. By the way, what is this? Oh, that's a party spot. You'd think they would go in there for the marriages, but apparently not. In any event, how are we doing over here now that this is completely automated? 2 days, 3 days, 3 days, 4 days, 4 days, and Cinnamon's working on it. Awesome. Absolutely fantastic. I'm curious what I'm up to. Look at the moods. Everybody is ecstatic here. Ecstatic, I tell you. Now I'm apparently working on chopping bricks. Did I finish the flak fest? Yes, I did. Due until X. Well, we have one. We have one of these, and it's right there. It's good. Let's get Chaos down here then. He's making kibble. Let's have him force wear that flak vest rather than the one that he's wearing now. And that, boom, that takes care of tattered apparel, friends. We've got 0 issues in the colony. 0. Absolutely 0. Now we can make flak vests for the whole colony, basically. Apparently I've been working on I must have made those high explosive shells, actually. Where the heck am I going to move these things to? They have to be inside. I don't know if I want to put them in here, but I mean... I have no idea. I don't know. Don't know where to... Whoa! Who the heck are you? Apatosaurus? Where did you come from? You're ginormous. Revenge chance on tame fail, 80%. Wildness, 85%. Well... I mean, holy... Yes, please. Yes. But, oh my god, there's so many things. Look at, they're all over the place. Let's see if I can't get one. This is going to be pretty high danger, though. Now, how the heck does this thing work? Steel carnivore feeder. What is this? Slaughter meat. Deteriorating because of unroofed outdoors. Okay. What exactly is happening? An automated feeding system. I don't have to do anything? It doesn't require electricity? Sell price, terrain, equipment. Yeah, I guess not. It's just, here it is. Dispenses sustenance for carnivores. Costs more than a small feeder, but dispenses large amounts of food. All right. Well, that's a great thing. So now we just have automatic meat all the time. Is that like a pig? Yeah, that's like a ripped up pig. Amazing. Just throws like pig faces out in the ground. Wonderful. That's what we want to see. Maybe now. Wow, that's really cool. How much steel do we have? 19? It's like unbelievably expensive to build it, but then once you build it, you don't need electricity. It's kind of huge, though. And that it kind of... It's like, what is this ginormous thing over there? I'm sure it needs to be that big. Let's look at putting another one up over here, actually. A herbivore one, so now we've got everything covered. Now, the insects won't have much to eat, but I imagine they can eat herbivore stuff, right? Herbivore feeder. Put it right over... Oh, this one looks really weird. We can't rotate it. It's like a whole different size, so it won't look symmetrical at all, then. Oh, well. We could stick it up over here and have the herbivores roaming in this zone. Wouldn't be, like, the worst idea. Not enough steel, but you know what? We'll throw it in regardless. Awesome. That should take care of our dinosaur feeding problems. We shouldn't need this thing anymore, except these guys are going to need a little bit of food in there. I'm not sure what the heck a piscivore is. I'm going to have to go look that up. We need something to feed the birds when we get some. Speaking of, bloody hell, I forgot all about this thing. Let's come down here and see if I can do it. We're going to go immediately. It's going to be really difficult. The taming of me is currently a 13. What is my chance over here? I'm going to say very low. Let's check their damage. A lot. 9.17 is a lot of damage. I don't want a melee attack. Maybe like 3 or 4 clicks. There we go. It took like 5 clicks, but I'm prioritizing taming it. All right, friends. Let's get ready. Cinnamon, get over here. Mango, Zavoria, get down here. We might need you. Chaos as well. Rhino, come on down. Slaughter, see, this is going to be a big event. Everyone get over here. Even Swede. If this thing goes crazy, it's not going to be fun. Where did I go? I'm probably not doing it. Yeah, no, actually says I'm taking kibble. Good. Chaos and Zavoria, come over here. Get ready. Listen to him. Woo! Did I ignore it? Nope, now I'm going to tame it. Where the heck am I? There I am. Everyone on the beach. Prepare. This is going to be really ridiculously difficult. Okay. Oh god, get ready, guys. Get ready. I might immediately get crushed to death. Oh, I did not. Tame failed. 13% chance. Well, that seems extremely unlikely, then, that we're ever going to capture one of these things without, like, reconstructing it DNA-wise. 13% is obscene. I mean, look how friggin' ridiculously giant it is, though. Wow, that thing was just right in our base. We could try more. Is this... Ooh, a black rhino. Hello. Does this one, by any chance, have, wildness 85%? No. I was just hoping maybe the young one over here, maybe? Wildness 85%? No. Revenge chance on tame fail 80%. God. That is really high. What is this stuff? Ooh, hi guys. I don't know. We'll probably have to end up building these things because it seems basically impossible to tame them in the wild. Animal disease flu. That's on one of you guys. All right, we'll take care of you. Don't worry about it. Now, we don't have any stuff up here because I moved all the bedrolls out. And by stuff, I mean... Oh, God. Raid relationship. By stuff, I meant... sleeping spots. So I think we will actually make this out of... Here's a good question. What will we make it out of? We got 200 alpaca wool, and we got 500 rhinoceros leather. Are we going to use that for anything else? Well, alpaca wool is kind of like a dime a dozen. We could also make it out of cloth, which we can grow, but I think this looks a little bit more warm. So we could just put at least 2 there, and we'll put one over here that will move down. Oh, actually, there we go. I can just put it here, even though the bed's already there. Now, let's see what this raid is all about. 13 Outlanders. They're attacking immediately. One of the Outlanders, Ludmila, is the leader of the faction. They appear to be unusually clever with their tactics. They'll avoid your turrets, fields of fire, and notice some of your traps. Okay. Separate groups of Outlanders. One of these people are related. The father of Slarcy, Grenadier Dawn. Hey, Dawn. What the heck are you? What is Helen over here? What is she even carrying? I have no idea. Nuka-Cola Quantum? Equipped Molotovs. So it looks like we have 8 people over here, including Dawn. Over here we've got 5. They have shield belts. This, oh no, carrying Yayo. Looks like he's going to go use it too. All right, well, they're going to avoid our traps. That means they're going to come in here and try to attack our dinosaurs. That might actually be funny to watch. In any event, let's go deal with this right now, I suppose. Yeah, Todd's coming down here. That's great for us. Let's get, like, the whole colony right there. Another thing we should probably do is turn these guys on. Yeah, great. Let's have Slarcy come over here. Slarcy, we'll try to get your dad and try not to kill him. We'll try. I promise to try. That's about all I can promise, though. Now that the turrets are on, I think they're going to avoid that. Oh, here comes Todd. Summers, what do you have? Whoa, marine armor. I didn't see that at first. He's got marine armor and an LMG. Okay, these guys look like they're going up and around, and these guys are coming around to the left, which means we might want to have some defenses over there, but you know what? Let's try to take these ones down first. Slaughter, so you need to come back. Stop hauling hay into the middle of nowhere. Now, we want to make sure everyone who can shoot has a spot to shoot, and for the most part, they do, but Zavoria right in the middle. We should be able to pop Todd's shield belt. We did. Whew, he's down. Let's see how well we do over here on Summers. This guy, headshot. Boom. I hope we're not destroying his thing. 97%? No, it's coming along good, actually. If he gets close with that LMG, it's going to be dangerous. Let's have Zavoria charge out now. How are these guys doing? 3 of them are going for the gate. Looks like they're going to try to blow it up with Molotovs and burn it to the ground. Fortunately, it never stops raining. So there's that. Cinnamon might need to run away here because he's about to come up and take this thing as cover against us and start LMGing us. Oh, he came in. Now we're going to get Zavoria from behind. Beautiful. He can't move now. And now he's just meleeing Zavoria. Bruise LMG. Beautiful. And we've knocked this thing down to 87%. Let's have Cinnamon come out the door so she can help out. How's this coming on? Well, they're trying to break the wall, that's for sure. The rest of them over here, we could really, really use some defenses at that gate. I don't think we need everyone here, to be honest. I don't really... I mean, the EMP grenades do take care of the shield belt, so there is that. Let's get half the colonists back up over here now. Nice! That's very nice. This dope is down. Let's make sure he's stripped, because I definitely want that marine armor. Let's get the rest of the colonists now. Right over there. I don't think we'll get there in time, unfortunately, but they do have kind of a while. One thing we could do is have Zavoria come over here. Mount Mindy, and then shift-click over there. And I think... Wasn't there one other one? No. Oh, yeah, here we go. Slaughtercy's still mounted. All right, well, these guys are still trying to burn down a wall in the middle of a rainstorm, and look what they're going to be faced with when they do. Okay, good luck, guys. You're going to need some help there, I think. Ooh, Slaughtercy is fast! Let's get right to the corner there with her pistol. Boom! Awesome. Take out Browse, or hit Browse at least once. Ludmila, that's their faction leader, by the way. Is this guy's name IQ? No, it's JC. Okay, they got a shotgun here, and they have... I think this is a heavy SMG. All right. They still haven't managed to break through the wall. In fact, now... It looks like Dawn left and came back up over here, and the rest of them are splitting up. They don't know. They don't have a clue. They really don't know what they're doing, I don't think. Anyway, Rhino can take cover behind that tree. This is not fantastic. Let's get Rhino and Swede actually right up over there. This shotgun might pose a problem. You can have Zavoria get right in there and melee that to shut it down. Woo! Smoke pot belt, but I'm not worried. Let's get Slaughtercy to mount up. And Ride right there. These guys are taking shots at Rhino and Swede in the open, which is scary. Oh! What? Really? Oh, 3 shots and all frigging 3 of them hit the torso? What are the chances? Let me guess. He's got a 17,000. I should have checked. Yeah, he's got an 8. And still, though, in the rain, he just evaporated Rhino. Oh, God. And there goes our smoke pot belt. It didn't even get a chance for it to go off because Rhino was killed so fast. Literally. He had an old gunshot wound which lowered the health of his torso just enough that 36 damage from 3 SMGs would kill him outright. Literally. I'm not even kidding. The gunshot wound was 5, so he had a 35 total, and he took 36 damage on the SMG. What are the chances of that guy being able to do what he just did? By the way, Zavoria took down Acosta over here. Fantastic. We should probably get Cinnamon over here to the cover. Mango can keep the tree. And now Zavoria could, like, charge over here, I suppose. That is super sad. That's our first death, actually. Mango's getting shot at here. That tree's not working out so well for us. Slarcy, if you wouldn't mind taking down JC. His aim is really good. Why is Zavoria charging over there? I actually forgot who she was. She needs to go somewhere else and charge someone who can shoot. Cinnamon really needs to go over here, actually. Although now I'm worried she's going to get 1 shot, too. Nice. Swede's in position, but he's only got the shotgun, so we'll hide him in the cubby. Zavoria's charging in. Boom! Headshot. Chaos is working on that. Slarcy can probably run over here with the revolver. Mango move closer. Where's everybody else now? They're just running around in circles. That's all they're doing. Mango, the chances. The chances. Or Rhino, rather. Nice. One of them down. Chaos, Zavoria. Let's go take out Ludmila. Meanwhile, Cinnamon's finally getting into position. We can take some shots on bros. I mean, the fact that we've gone this many episodes without any deaths is pretty crazy in the first place. So, Chaos, get in there on Squint. Mango's got nothing, so we'll move him up to the wall. His range is too far. Yotter also. He's got the marine armor. He can probably just stand there in the open. Beautiful. Cinnamon just took down whoever that dope was. Chaos and Zavoria should have no problem. Oh, yeah, there we go. Ludmila has tootled. That's their faction leader. Prime Counselor died. The new Prime Counselor is Hugh Henson. Now, where's Dawn? I thought... Prisoners? Hostiles. Acosta, the scientist. Visitors? Rink, Merindil, Amy, Merlin, Acosta. Where the heck did Dawn go? Oh, is that them up here? Helen and Dawn. There we go. This is Solarcy's father, was it? Woo! He's a Hunomer. A Hunomer who likes to melee and loves animals. Well, what do you know? Dawn Sorana. Daughter, Solarcy. Ex-lover, Willa Downs, whoever the heck that was. Well, you know what I think we need to do here? We need to capture this guy. Let's put this on for prisoners. Since Solarcy is already over here, all mounted up and ready to go, let's have her come up there and, if possible... Is Dawn still negative? He's fleeing in panic, it looks like. I really want to capture him. Can we just have Zavoria, like, charge up there to, like, a madman? Does she have a mount right now? No, she doesn't. Yeah, she does, actually. She'll get there in time. Squint's going to get wrecked here by Chaos eventually. Beautiful. He's down now as well. We could probably just run everyone else out into the open. Cinnamon's got shots for days. Swede, go take up positions over there. We can... Oh, more marine armor. Flak jacket. Bunch of belts as well. I wouldn't mind these things. I'm actually a little bit worried because it looks like I thought, oh, you know what? They haven't retreated yet. Oh, God, Swede, come back. Oh, boy, he got hit once. I forgot. I thought they were done when their faction leader died. They're not done yet. Dawn is leaving because that was the first group. The first group retreated, and now we have no chance to capture Dawn. Bloody hell. Chaos, you need to come over here quick. Put down Rink. Mango's coming up here to some defensive cover. Let's go over there. Yotter, the same deal. No helmet on you. Oh, boy. Yotter getting hit a little bit there with that LMG. We're going to need Zavoria to mount up over here before Cinnamon gets attacked with a melee. That's not ideal. Woo! Zavoria, intercept on Amy, please, as she comes in. Intercept. Oh, God. Swede's taking the brunt of it. Swede, beautiful. Come down here now and help us out a little bit. Cinnamon, move up there. Fantastic. How are we doing over here? Mango is fine. Chaos is charging in. I guess he could take out Merindil. There goes his shield belt. I can hear the horses fighting. Oh, Rhino dead on the bridge. Oh, no! Mindy got taken down, friends. Death in 8 hours. Permanent brain injury. LMG. Mindy just got shot in the head. All right, Zavoria, you need to move up 1 tile so you at least have cover versus that LMG. Fantastic. Let's start taking down Amy here. Those shots are flying in constantly. Chaos actually got taken down, but he's fine. That's just a pain takedown. Merindil, how are you doing? You're fine. We'll take you down any second now. There we go. Yep, they're taken care of. Now it's safe to come out here and do this. There we go. Taken down. First things first. Whew. What a nightmare. 22 hours. Sluttersy 17. 20 hours on Chaos. Cinnamon is fine. Let's have Cinnamon rescue Mindy. Swede, you just need to go to bed. Zavoria, you're going to come over here and take Rhino's last meal. Oh, Rhino. You poor guy. You poor guy. All the effort we put into you. After all that time, the fast walker Hunomer who loved to shoot just got literally triple tapped in the one place a triple tap could kill him while we were running across a bridge at nighttime in the rain. The odds of that are exceptionally low. Let's have Sluttersy here. You know what? I kind of want to take down Rink. Buzzed on Nuka-Cola. Is that going to be easy? I mean, super enhanced here. Well, not really super enhanced, just enhanced a little bit. I doubt we can do it, to be honest, with the marine armor. I think we're going to have to let them go and opt on, instead, saving ourselves. So let's off alert here with Sluttersy. Rescue Chaos. Yotter off alert. Mango off alert. Beautiful. We want to capture any of these mans here. Squint. Squint's a good cook. Otherwise, not really. We got Acosta, who's greedy and industrious. Plus 35% work speed. Crafting, shooting. Cooking animals into... Yes, please. Right pinky, right finger. We can take care of that. No problem. Absolutely no problem. Let's have Yotter. He's being out of fire. Let's have Yotter come and capture Acosta. We only have 5 hours there. That's going to be a bit of a tough one. Especially if we got to move him all the way over there. You know what we might need to do is make this the prisoner room. So Swede no longer has one. Let's get this off. Awesome. And then Yotter, you come down here to capture. Then we can get access to our meds within time. Well, friends, we're finally going to be building a grave. We've had 1 death after 30 episodes. And it was just RNG to the high heavens. Unfortunately. Make sure everything's off for bid up here. This will all put itself out, and Dawn gets away to tell his tale. Oh, inspired recruitment, though, with Zavoria. So if we can manage to pull this off... Mango's a little too slow here. We need someone who's faster. We're going to have to actually have Sluttersy come do this. You know what, Sluttersy? Oh, no. I'm here. I can do it. I want to have... I was there the whole time, actually. Whoops, I completely forgot about myself. I'm going to have me mount up here. Then I'm going to have me... capture Acosta on the horse. Rhino was like our best doctor too. These guys are scared of Outlanders. It's all right, guys. Don't worry about it. Visitors with a relationship. The aunt, my aunt has shown up. Aunt Marta. Oh, I haven't seen you in so long, Aunt Marta. Who is our best doctor now that Rhino's down? Mango. All right, Mango. First thing you need to do, get in there and you have self-tend on. You're going to tending to Mango. That's actually the first thing he's doing anyway, so fantastic. The only problem is we don't have beds over here for our animals because we were just in the middle of rebuilding them. I like how they didn't even pierce our wooden walls. Actually, they did, it looks like. But I think the fighter burnt that one out, actually. Death! Oh, no! Mindy died! She got shot in the brain by an LMG. What are the chances? Seriously. Well, so much for our plans of having many husses. Now we just have one, who will be all by his onesies. What a horrific episode this is. But you know what? Without horrific episodes, you can't have good episodes. How are we going to do over here? Recruitment difficulty 10%. You got to be kidding me. 10% with 0 resistance? 10? Death in 4 hours. Looks like I want to go take care of that. Yeah, Mango is just literally tending to everyone right now, which is fantastic. Boom. Apathy on Yotter. His recreation was unfulfilled. He just can't handle it anymore. Any animals wounded other than Mindy? That's what you get for riding. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. That's what you get for riding your animals. Yeah, no other animals were wounded at all. Riding them into battle. I mean, they were awesome, but unfortunately, not only did Mindy die, but so did her unborn calf, who could have been the future of our colony. Well, without pain and suffering, there is no gain. By the way, does it just keep cranking out food, like, infinitely? Sweet, you're the only one who's not tended to. You're about to be tended to in a second. Look at this. Like, everything got taken care of really, really well. Very quickly. Yep, boom. Thank you, Mango. Want to clean up in here really quick and clean up over there as well, and then clean up over here. It'll only take a couple minutes because there's very little blood because you were such a good champ. Well, I messed up a couple of things there. So number one, I literally forgot about myself with the EMP grenade. Should have done that. Number two, I guess I shouldn't be running Rhino across. Number three, I was actually literally right here. We have this set to make flak vest, one for everybody. If we had that, Rhino wouldn't have died. And everybody can wear a flak vest. There's no reason not to. Because it's just an empty space there. Yeah, Rhino's already got one. Or Mango, rather. Too bad Rhino didn't get that, huh? And now we're going to have to... Aw, Terry. We're right next to you. We're going to put a Rhino grave. Poor Hunamer. But yeah, we're recovered from that almost instantaneously. Sin was on a shoot frenzy during that as well. I didn't really see what happened, but... Well, let's see if we can get Zavorian now. We just come over here, prioritize feeding, washing, strip. Cannot finish off... Oh, we can't recruit her because she's in pain. Yeah, that's what it is. She needs some food. Zavoria's going to go handle that. Okay, the second she can open her eyes from all this pain, she's just going to join the colony, and then we've got a new person who actually might even be better than Rhino. I mean, she's not medical, but she's industrious. Global work speed, 35%. She also has a passion for intellectual, which just like Rhino had. She can also do crafting, which is fantastic because we're way behind on crafting. I mean, it's just basically me doing all the crafting, like the food, the deconstruction, making the stuff, like smelting, all of this stuff. And she can shoot, which Rhino kind of could, I suppose, but we never really gave him the chance to. So this might actually be... Plus, she's a socialite, which means she'll go around and talk to everyone. She'll throw more parties. This might even be an upgrade. Sad to say for Rhino. Speaking of, let's give him a proper burial here. Who should do it? I have no... He was the first colonist we recruited. The very first one. Oh, I'm really sad about Mindy the most, to be honest. Let's have Slarcy come over here. Work on the grave. Beautiful. Let's assign a colonist. Rhino. That shall be your burial place. Overlooking the rainy lake that just pours out into the sea. And look at that. Not more than 6 seconds later, Zavoria has asked Acosta to join. Acosta has accepted. It's really sad and unfortunate that I've never, ever in my entire life got to use one of these inspired recruitments until now. And I finally get to use it, and it's on a person with a 10% difficulty to recruit with no resistance. Like, how is that even possible that it was that low? Like, how? Or, I don't even get it. Anyway, who's next on the female name list here? Actually, Freya is next on the list. If I could figure out how to rename her. There we go. Welcome, Freya, to the colony. May your stay be longer than Rhino's. By the way, this is fantastic. I mostly want her doing intellectual and crafting, but also maybe later animals. I'm not even sure. There's so many cool things she can do. There's a bunch of cool guns she can get as well, but she can't stand up right now. Anyway, I'll set the priorities up for her. But I think I didn't even see this. This happened so fast. Rhino got buried almost instantaneously. Meanwhile, Sluttersea's working on the pool table. Boom! Our bamboo pool table we can now use to train shooting, apparently. I didn't know that was a thing. But anywho's, I think that's this episode. It's, what a freaking episode, huh? So there was a marriage that, of course, took place in the dirtiest, most disgusting place possible. That pretty much, whenever there's a marriage, there's the cursed marriage, friends. The cursed marriage. There's always death following a marriage in my campaigns. But there was that. We lost Rhino on the most ridiculous RNG possible. 3 torso shots as he ran across a bridge. Just enough damage to kill him outright. And the rain does reduce your chance to hit by 50% as well. So, that was just, the odds must have been so slim. Sure, he had an 8 skill, but still. 8 skill, but still. Take this off of for prisoners now. So we've welcomed 1 new colonist who I'm very excited about with Freya here to the fold. And we say farewell to our very first colonist, Rhino. What a story he has had, friends. From, like, the stump down to, like, the ridiculous making an ally because we took him off the friends of, off the hands of whatever the heck faction he came from. Southern Thane. Yeah, our only friends in the world are still our friends because we took Rhino off their hands. And now he lies here in peace. I'm very, very unhappy about Mindy being randomly shot in the head and then bleeding out. Pregnant late stage. How close were we? I don't even want to know how. We were probably like an hour away. Again, my fault for not dropping the horse off or something. And I didn't micro there myself over. I could have thrown the EMP grenades to take care of the shield belts. Probably wouldn't have made any difference, to be honest. But I mean, I at least should have thought about it. I just forgot. So, unfortunate. Well, in with the old, out with the new, as they say. That is the Rimworld way. When's he returning? We actually have fed dinosaurs, so there's that. We'll get a lot of crafting done. We'll get crazy amounts of research done. We now have like a little petting zoo, which is kind of disgustingly dirty, but hey, there it is. Cinnamon is just sitting over here with an evil grin on her face next to Monkey Slate with a bunch of ammo next door. What could go wrong? Little Corona here is going to grow up to be a fantastic ferret. We'll build some armor for everybody. Now that we have another crafter, we're going to do a lot of crafting. Plus, we got a lot more Hunoms for everybody. But it's all for the future, I suppose. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Let's get Sluttersea to mount up and ride right there. These guys are taking shots at Rhino and Swede in the open, which is scary. Oh! What? Really? Oh, 3 shots and all frigging 3 of them hit the torso? What are the chances?